Oh man, look at the atmosphere. It looks so cool right there. Dang. Hey, what's up everybody? I am Undying Blaze, and welcome back to Kerbal Career. Now, I accidentally accepted the orbit KERBIN, goal thing, but I don't think it'll be that much of a big deal. And then apparently the thud wasn't splashed down, so I guess I'm gonna have to do that at some point. So, let's get into here. Let's build a ship that we think can orbit, and that's, it's gonna be interesting. So let's just go ahead and try to do that. So we've got a command pod here, we've got some fuel tanks, not much in the way of engines and such, but all we have to do is build something that can orbit. Sorry, I'm messing with my eye, for crying out loud. Okay, so I think we can do this. Let's grab some, no, first, I'm all over the place. I'm sorry, you guys. Alright, here we go. So we've got that on there. We'll need a parachute as well. And that's all we're going to be bringing back down. That's at least the plan. So let's get a separator on here. Whoops. There we go. And then a couple fuel tanks. And a swivel engine. And then since I have a bigger bay, I should not really have that much problem making an awesome ship. So that's going to be the plan. Let's use another, whoops, I need fuel tanks, come on. I think that that's a good choice. I don't know about this. You know what, no, we'll do 4 fuel tanks, and then just a separator, or a decoupler, sorry, same thing, just sort of different, a little, not a ton different. Alright, and then like 3 of these, and then we'll actually throw these engines on here. And then we'll add some decouplers. And then some more fuel tanks, because we need just tons of these. And then some more swivel engines. 1 there. 4 here. And then last but not least, we need... Okay, anyway, so these on here. But then we need maybe some solid fuel engines. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I want to get there as fast as freaking possible. That's the idea behind all of this. We're gonna see if that works. Kinda doubt it will, but we might as well give it a shot. There. Oh my gosh, I'm having so many difficulties, it's ridiculous. Will this work? I'm gonna guess no. Okay, well, we'll try it without. Let's just call this Orbiter Mark 1. This is really not going to work. But at least I tried, I guess. So it looks like it's not going to be too big to go on the launch pad, which is very nice. I didn't put any, crap. Okay, that was a little sketchy there for a second. I didn't put any... This is looking a little weird. Anyway. Okay, so there's no struts on the thing. Alright, I turned off SAS. Oh, come on. Although I probably should have. I didn't put any fins on. That's what I was trying to say. Okay, see, we're doing just fine. This is terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. we're even doing a bit of a turn preemptively. Let's not wobble so much, shall we? Okay, let's start our turn a little bit. Oh, works for me. Okay, so our turn is started. This thing is, it's cruising. I'm really kind of concerned about this whole thing. I don't know how this is going to work, but I'd like to believe that it will. I'm more than slightly terrified at this point, especially because I have to make sure that I can de-orbit after orbiting. It doesn't look like I'm going to have much trouble actually getting to orbit, surprisingly. As long as this actually works. You know, I'm actually going to just restart. I'm going to revert the flight, and I'll tell you why. I want to launch and then start my turn a little bit earlier and actually get to my apoapsis before I make the turn. So that's kind of the goal. Okay, so, whoops, throttle down, and launching. No wobbles. I actually turned the SAS on because it seemed to actually settle down from its wobble after the beginning. See, there we go, and it settled down again. I'm so in anticipation of it wobbling itself to death that I just expect it now. This is actually a pretty dang light rocket. I mean, all it does is just travel. I could actually turn on these other rockets if I really wanted to. Let's see what just this burn gets us up to. Oh dang, like half of orbit, at least. Or half of, you know, orbit distance. Oh man, more than half by a lot. Alright, let's start turning now. We'll just get that moved over. Alright, I'm going to stop my burn and then wait until I'm at the apoapsis, and then I will burn again. At least that's the goal, since that's above where I need to be. Let's just check our power. Alright, our electric charge is doing just fine. Alright, there we go. Zoom on it. Whoops, went past it a little bit, that's okay. Alright, let's face this way. Oh man, look at the atmosphere. It looks so cool right there. Dang. Beautiful. Alright, so, whoops. That was the wrong button. Alright, full on. Let's orbit this thing. I think it's a pretty good plan, personally. Let's check the... Okay, the prograde is finally... Oh! Out of fuel with that. Whoops. I keep pushing the wrong button, and it's not quite working very well, surprisingly enough. Alright, now we'll see if we can actually even this out, because I went past the apoapsis, and that was kind of my mistake. Okay, this is actually looking really good. As long as I can de-orbit afterwards, I'll be okay. Come on. I don't think I have enough fuel. I really don't. I'm going to restart. I'm just going to go back to the launch pad. This is my last try. If this doesn't work, I'm going to try getting my thud booster splashed down and get those points. Let's go! Alright, so I'm going to start my turn here. Just to give it a nice 760, 50-ish. Stop that. Stop that wiggle. Okay, there we go. Alright. SAS has to be off for the moment. I want to be better about this whole fuel consumption business. And I'm trying. I really am, I promise. There we go. Whoops. That was a mistake. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. This is... Okay, I'm gonna restart one more time. I'm sorry. This is just... That went so nice at first. The first launch. Okay. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go straight the frick up. That's what we're gonna do. That's it. That's all we're going to do. We're gonna go straight up. And we're actually gonna wait until we're at our apoapsis. And we're not gonna do anything until we get there. And then we're going to just turn this thing into an orbit, because I tried the fuel efficiency route, Ethan, please forgive me, but I can't do it. Not this episode. I'll practice some more in my free time, but you're just going to have to settle for me not being very fuel efficient for this episode. Dang, this thing is really fast, though. I have to give it that. Whoops, wrong button. Okay, and as soon as it reaches 75, there we go. And now we'll fast forward until it reaches about the apoapsis. This is very silent. Let's see. Nope, I can't speed it up yet. Oh my goodness, this is taking forever. What am I at right now? 70? Okay, I can do it. Alright, so we're just going to turn to the 90 mark. And then we're just going to full bore this thing. We're going to get into orbit at exactly the horizon. Go! There we are. This should get us into orbit. Like, if anything got us in orbit, it's this. This is probably going to be one of the more clean orbits I actually have ever gotten, which makes me really happy. Oh boy. Oh, there we go, we're out of that. Now, the last bit of fuel will be used on getting us into an orbit. And as long as we can deorbit afterwards, we should be okay. That's what I'm worried about at this point, because that would be an insane waste. If I can get it up to here, this is about as fuel efficient as I can get, and then if I couldn't deorbit, that would just be a tragedy. Periapsis is at, good. That's good enough for me. How much fuel do I have left? I think I have enough for a deorbit burn, so I'm just going to give myself a little bit more. There we go. And now, let's go around at least one time. Oh, crap. I hope I didn't enter the atmosphere. Looks like it's going fine. Okay, I'm not quite in the oxygen part of the atmosphere. Okay, orbiting shouldn't be much of a huge deal. I'm really terrified, though. I really, really want this. Okay, here we go. Back around. Just gotta make it around, I think, one time. And if I do that, I have, you know, orbited KERBIN, I guess. The real question will be if I can deorbit and successfully land without dying. That's really most of it. Okay, come on. It should tell me once I've orbited, shouldn't it? I think I've done it. It's not saying anything. I'm so confused. I am really confused. What the heck? I don't know what more you want from me, because I orbited KERBIN. I'm in a freaking stable orbit. I'd call this a stable orbit. Alright, here, let's accelerate the slightest bit at the apoapsis. Let's get you... Get you to like 75-ish. Is that good? There! Okay. I did it. Alright, time to turn around and deorbit. Bam. Okay. And we can do this, and we're gonna land right in that thing, looks like. Alright, here we go. Slightly frightening. Alright, so as we enter the atmosphere, and as soon as we start really burning up, let's face retrograde, and we'll use our booster to slow us down just the littlest bit, and then we'll jettison it. Alright, let's use it, and jettison. There we go. We can actually turn off the SAS. Save that little bit of electricity, and yeah, we're not going to quite make it into there. At least it's not looking like it. Look at me, though. I think I'm actually going to land this thing pretty good. I'm really excited. This is actually going really well. I mean, it's a little scary for good old Jeb, but whatever. He can take it. Okay, so that part is really just flying the heck away. Okay. I'm really glad this is actually working, because that was terrifying. Ooh, that was rough. Oh, we're gonna pass it. What just happened? I need to figure out what slowed you down, because holy crap. Maybe the engine blew up, and now the fuel tank is falling slower? That's probably what happened. Look at that, and we hardly used up any of the ablator. That is freaking amazing. Okay, so I'm going to have to figure out what this thing is. Is it like Gillen's ring or something like that? Because I wouldn't be extraordinarily surprised. And if I can figure out what the landmarks are in KERBIN, I could probably figure out how to get there. And then, let's do a crew report. Nope. Okay, yeah. And then I could do the tourist things. And that'd be great. Be super awesome. How are we doing for the shoot? It's safe to deploy, but I want to wait until I'm at about 2,000 to do it. And boom. Shoot deployed. If you crash, I will be really mad at you. There we go. Look at that deployment. The shadows are a little strange. Weird. Okay. Alright, let's fast forward just a little bit so I can get down to the water in a timely manner. I'm so excited that I made it. Like, you guys don't understand unless you've played Kerbal how exciting this is. Unless you know, are really into how I do, then in this case you're just excited along with me, which is very great. Very excited about that. Oh my goodness, I'm just ecstatic. 10 science earned. Dang. And then I got 586 or 568 funds from that, plus 0 reputation. He advanced to level 1. Whoa. Oh. Okay, so we've got quite a bit of monies now. What are we at? We're at 25 minutes of recording time, which I recorded a lot before I started this episode, but that's going to be all for you guys today. I'm going to fast forward time and then leave here. There we go. Oh, frick. Okay, so it's got a year about to go. So I'm going to fast forward time again, but not quite as fast as I did before. Because, whoops. Let's make it like just a little after dawn. Oh, not quite dawn yet. There we go. There, now it's just a little bit, it's a little while after. Okay, it's practically freaking noon now. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please do leave a like. And, no, let's not save. Alright. And I will see all of you guys in the next one. Goodbye.